it's here, Malak. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are back at it. By the way, if you guys saw, we just had a video premiere literally like 1 minute ago or 2 minutes ago. It's my entire tip series, and I definitely encourage you guys to check it out. We've done 4 out of 7. The next 3 are going to drop all by Thursday. So just in the process of editing them, here is the one that just dropped, I believe, tip number 4. Let me just quickly post it in the link. Boom, there you guys go. And by the way, if you haven't checked us out yet, my second channel, the Math Puzzles channel, I do want to keep reminding you guys to make sure to do that, because in particular, what's special about it is it's literally math puzzles, brain teasers, thank you, all sorts of really cool stuff that is going to keep the math fun, keep your brain moving, little challenge problems that are obviously still going to help you with the SAT stuff, but it's going to be a little bit different, a little bit interesting. So I'll post one of my puzzles right here in the link, and you guys can check it out as well. See what you think. See if it helps you along. All right. Okay, your writing score. You know, a lot of these things right now. I mean, obviously here we're going to talk about math, but I would say the writing score. I know my English tutor Olivia definitely has some tips. If you search Olivia Scalar Learning for the English section, she's got an awesome video with 8 really important tips and tricks. So, you know, so that's it. What is happening with this guy? Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if he's spamming or not. So October 2021 International. I would do, if it's released, I'll definitely do it. I will definitely do it. Hold on. Let's put this guy in time. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay. For that, oh no. Why is it saying my connection's offline? Uh-oh. Are you guys still seeing me? Oh, my connection just went dark for a second. Hope that everything's okay. Okay. Rabani, thank you for that. Thank you for your support. All right. We're going to get going. We are going to start. Now, guys, if you're new to the channel, what I'm doing is I'm taking this test in real time. Normally before the first time, but obviously I've taken this one before. This is one of the core practice tests from the College Board. And I am going to get my calculator set up because there's a calculator section right here. And we're going to get the appropriate time on the clock. So as I'm taking it, like I said, I'm taking it. I won't be able to see your questions and comments, but at the end, I'll do my best to answer what you got. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just shut my door. Boom. And we're going to get started. Here we go. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Okay. The table above shows the kinds of foods that are fed to cats and dogs currently boarded at a pet care facility. What fraction of dogs are fed only dry food? Okay, fraction of the dogs. So we don't care about the cats. What fraction of the dogs are fed only dry food? And that is this. So it is 2 out of 25. 2 out of that total. B is the winner. Done. Number 2. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to the one above? So again, you see the negative, I'm going to distribute. I got x squared minus 3 plus 3x squared minus 5. You see how the negative flips those two. Then I'm going to combine like terms, and I got 4x squared minus 8. 4x squared minus 8. Boom, done. Number 3. A certain package requires 3 centimeters of tape to be closed securely. What is the maximum number of packages of this type that can be secured? Okay, so maximum number of packages is going to be secured with 6 meters of tape. So 6 meters is 600 centimeters. They're showing us that right here, right? 1 is 100, 6 is 600. So then all we do is we do this and we divide by 3. That is, of course, 200. Boom. Oops. Done. Let me just make sure I didn't make any silly mistakes. 3 centimeters. Well, there's a maximum number of packages with 600, 200. Yes. Number 4. A market researcher selected 200 people at random from a group of people who indicated that they like a certain book. The 200 people were shown a movie based on the book and then asked whether they liked or disliked the movie. Shown a movie based on a book and asked whether who indicated they liked a certain book. Of those surveyed, 95% said they disliked the movie. So these are people that read the book and then watched the movie. Which of the following inferences can be drawn? At least 90% of people who go see movies will dislike this movie. That doesn't make any sense. At least 90% of people who read books, that's too general. Most people who dislike this book will like this movie. No. Okay, this one makes sense. Most people who like this book will dislike this movie. I mean, it seems to be what's happening. All these guys, they all like the book. The vast majority disliked it, so that's a fair inference. Number 5. Which of the following order pairs satisfies the inequality here? Okay. So I'm just going to plug and chug each one and see. So if I plug in 1, 1, I get 5 minus 3. That is less than 2. Boom. This would be 10 minus 15. That's negative 5 is less than 4. Boom. 15 minus 6 is 9. That doesn't work, right? So yeah, I'm plugging that in for x and that in for y. So it's just 1 and 2. C is the winner. Done. Number 6, in equation A, blah, blah, blah. A is constant. If x equals negative 3 is one solution to the equation, what is a possible value of A? X equals negative 3. So it would be negative 3A. I'm just plugging in for x. Negative 3A plus 3 squared equals 36. I'm going to square root both sides, okay? And you get negative 3A plus 3 equals 6. And negative 3a plus 3 equals negative 6 when we square an equation, right? Negative 3a equals, subtract 3 from both sides. That is 3a equals negative 1. So that's one possible value. The other one is add and subtract 3 from both sides. Negative 3a equals negative 9 divided by negative 3a equals 3. So those are the two possible values. Now I'm going to plug it back in and double check. So 3 times negative 3 is negative 9 plus 3 is negative 6. Squared is 36. So the 3 value works, but it's not there. Negative 1 times negative 3 is 3, plus 3 is 6. 6 squared is 36. Boom, done. Question 7 and 8. Okay, scatter plot shows densities of 7 planetoids in grams per cubic centimeter with respect to their average distance from the sun. Okay. So it looks like as the distance increases, the density goes down. That's the general trend. So if you're close to the sun, hold on. So if you're close to the sun, you're a more dense planet. I don't know if that's true. I wonder if it is. According to the scatter plot, which of the following statements is true about the relationship between a planetoid's average distance from the sun and its density? Okay, well, hey, just by analyzing the graph, I think that I'm getting to the crux of what this question is. Planetoids are more distant from the sun. Okay, what did I say again? More distant have lesser densities. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. So this is increasing the distance. Density is going down. Have greater densities. Wrong. Density from planetoid is twice as far. The density of a planetoid that is twice as far from the sun is half the density. It's probably not true, but I'm just going to check anyways. So according to this, that's 1 and a density of like 4.6. Here's 2, and that's a density of 3.8. No, that's definitely not true. Okay. And, whoops. And D. A distance from a planetoid to the sun is unrelated. No, it's not. It doesn't look like it's unrelated. It looks like there's a negative correlation. An astronomer has discovered a new planetoid that is about 1.2 AU from the sun. According to the line of best fit, which is the following best approximates to the density. Okay, so we got to go here. We got to look at 1.2 AU, and they want the line of best fit approximation, which is right here. So I'd say it's in between 4.5 and 4.75, so maybe 4.6. 4.6, boom, done. Numero 90, NAX, since this is 21. What is the value of AX plus B? Okay, here's the deal. You're not going to be able to solve for A. You're not going to be able to solve for X. You're not going to be able to solve for B. But if you see, this is where the College Board's giving you a layup because you can factor out the 9. So you factor out the 9, you get AX plus B. And that's what we're trying to solve for. So you can almost treat this like one big variable. Minus 6 equals 21. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. Boom, boom. 9AX plus B equals 27. Divided by 9. AX plus B equals 27. Divided by 9 is 3. Boom, done. Now we're going to make sure. So once again, I'm going to go back to this point and plug it back in. So AX plus B is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. Minus 6, 21. Verified. Number 10. Lainey spent 15% of her 8-hour workday in meetings. Okay, 15% of her 8-hour workday. So that is 0.15 times 8 is 4, 12. Boom, boom. So it's 1.2 hours. How many minutes? So I'm just using the calculator. 1.2 times 6, it's 72. But I'm going to do it anyways just to make sure. 1.2 times 60 is 72. Boom, done. Keep doing that. 11. Software company selling new game in standard edition, collector's edition. The box for the standard edition has a volume of 20. Box for collector edition have volume of 30. The company receives an order for 75 copies of the game. Total volume of the order to be shipped is 1870. Got it. Okay. So we know it's 75, and a system of equations. We don't have to solve, just set it up. So we got S is standard, C is the collectors. So we know that C plus S is 75. And none of these even have that equation, but they're manipulated. So C does equal S 75 minus S. This is correct. S minus C equals 75. Those are incorrect. It's not the difference, it's the sum. So they just moved it around. So we already got it down to these two. Now, it says that 20 is for the standard. 30 is for collector. So it's not this one. It's this one. 20 cubic inches. So let me just make sure. 20 standard, 20 box for collector's edition, 30 cubic inches. Yeah, okay. 12. A customer paid, hold on one sec. A customer paid $53 for a jacket after a 6% sales tax was added. So check it out. We want the original price without the sales tax. So we got a price. We add 6% sales tax, and we get 53. To solve, we just isolate. That's why I always say, put it into an equation. It's so much easier to know what to do. Boom, $50, done. Number 13. Wait, let me just make sure. 13. 6% of 50 is $3. Yes. Teresa ran a treadmill for 30 minutes, and her time and speed are shown on the graph above. According to the graph, which of the following statements is not true? Okay. She ran a constant speed for 5 minutes. That looks true. That's right here. Constant speed. Right? It's not changing. Teresa's speed was increasing for a longer period of time than it was decreasing. Here it's increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing. That is not true. So I think that's the answer. Because look, it was increasing for 5 minutes and another 5 minutes. So 10 minutes. It was decreasing for 10 minutes and 5 minutes. So 15 minutes. So B is the winner. Teresa's speed decreased at a constant rate during the last 5 minutes. That is true. Teresa's speed reached its maximum during the last 10 minutes. Yeah, it is true. So that is it. 14. In the figure above, what's the value of x? Okay, this is a quadrilateral, meaning all the angles add up to 360. So I'm going to say 45 plus x plus x plus x, or 3x, is 360. Boom. Subtract 45. Subtract 45. Whoops. Hold on one second. And then we get 3x equals 315. Divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides by 3x equals 105 for the win. Done. Let me just make sure. 105, 105, 105, 350. Yeah. 15. If 51 cent coins were stacked on top of each other in a column, the column would be this. So 50 of x, assuming x is the height of each one, you'd get 3 and 7/8. I'm going to make it, yeah, I'll just make it 3. Make it improper. 24 plus 7 is 31/8, right? At this rate, which of the following is closest to the number of one set coins it would cost to make an 8-inch tall column? Set up a proportion. So number and height. Could do an equation, I think, of some sort, but so 50 is 31/8, and 8 is an unknown number. Okay. It's probably, oh, wait. It's probably 100. Because 3 and 7/8 is so close to 4, and you basically are doubling it, so it's probably 100, but let's anyways do the math regardless. It's a calculator, so all good. 31 over 8x equals 400, and then times the reciprocal, which is 31 over 8. Boom. That is divided is, wait, what am I doing here? This doesn't make sense. Did I mess up? 400. Oh, sorry. 8 reciprocal, my bad. 8 over 31, excuse me. 8 times 400 is 3,200 divided by 31. I'm sure it's around 100, right? 3,200. Oh, what am I doing? divided by 31. Yeah, it's like pretty close to 100. So anyways, you don't need to do all that analysis. I was just showing you guys for fun. If A minus B equals 12 and B over 2 equals 10, obviously, so which means B equals 20, right? Because multiply both sides. What's the value of A plus B? So plug and chug. A minus 20 equals 12, which means add 20 to both sides. A equals 32. So A plus B is 20 plus 32 is 52. Boom, done. Let me just make sure. B is 20. A is 32. Yep. 17. The equation above models the total cost Y in dollars the company charges a customer to rent a truck for 1 day and drive the truck for X miles. So this is obviously my Y-intercept. That's like the baseline cost, and it's $1.50 per mile. What does the Y-intercept of the graph represent? Yeah, it's what I said. Y-intercept is that constant, and it's $19.99, so it's a flat fee of $19.99. So it's not that. I don't even know what that is. I already said it's not per mile. The per mile is $1.50, so it's a flat fee. 18. The scatter plot above shows data for 10 charities along with the line of best fit. For the charity with the greatest percent of total expenses spent on programs, which of the following is close to the difference of the actual percent and the percent predicted? Okay. With the greatest percent of total expenses, that's this one. Because the percent of expenses, greatest percent of total expenses. What is the difference between the actual percent and the percent predicted? So it's this difference. So it looks like, hold on, 5, maybe 6 or 7. I'd say 7. And it's right there, legend. 19. Formulas are above using method estimated by surface A of infant's wage, whose weight ranges between 3 and 30, and whose height is measured in kilometers. Weight, height, cool. Based on current formula, what is W? Okay, this is isolating quantities question. Current formula, isolate W. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 30. I get 30A equals 4 plus W. Then I'm going to subtract 4. 30A minus 4 equals W. 30A minus 4. Boom, done. Number 20. If Mossler and Current's formula are give the same estimate for A, which following expressions is equivalent to this? So if Mossler and Current's formula give the same estimate for A, hold on. So they're equal to each other, right? So I'm just going to go square root of HW over 60 equals 4 plus W over 30. I think you just do this, right? And then you isolate. Yeah, those are 2 are equal. Then you just isolate. You multiply by 60 because that'll isolate the square root of HW. Square root of HW equals multiply by 60 over 30. Cancel. That becomes 2 over 1. That's this one. It's C. 2 times 4 plus W. All right. 21. Scatter plot above shows number of grams, both total protein and total fat. Total protein and total fat for 8 sandwiches on a restaurant menu. The line of best fit for the data is also shown. According to the line of best fit, which of the following is close to the predicted increase in total fat in grams for every increase of 1 gram in total protein? Hold on. Scatter plot above shows the number of grams of both total protein and total fat. Okay, so total protein, total fat. Find it's close to predicted increase in total fat for every. It's slope. So it's rise over run. So I can just calculate the slope. So I'll say this point here is 10, 18 maybe. And I'll say I like to do it then a really high point. Let's say 40, 64. And then I'll calculate the slope. Subtract down, here I'll just use a calculator, 18 minus 64 divided by 10 minus 40, which is 30, negative 1.5. A, C is the winner, right? It was just slope. Increase in fat per protein. Okay, 22. A survey was given to residents of all 50 states asking if they had earned a bachelor's degree or higher. The results from the 7 states are given in the table of the median percent of residents who earned a bachelor's degrees, who earned a bachelor's degree or higher for all 50 states was 26.95. Okay, so 50 states. So that's the median of the results. Essentially, the median for the 50 states was this. What's the difference between the median for these 7 states? Got it. Okay, so I have to find the median for these 7. So what I like to do is instead of writing them out from least to greatest, I number them. So I'm like 1, that's the lowest. Then the second lowest, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the median is the middle value, so it's the 4th value. All right, 1, 2, 3 on one side, 5, 6, 7 on the other side. So the difference is between these two values, and I think it's 0.95. Right? 5 and 90. Boom. B is the winner, and we are done. Let me just make sure. 27.9, 26.95, yes. 23. A cylindrical can containing a piece of fruit is filled to the top with syrup before being sealed. The base of the can has an area of 75. So this base is 75 down here. And the height of the can is 10. If 110 centimeters is needed to fill the can to the top, what's the volume of the fruit? So we imagine the fruit is here, and then we need 110 up here of syrup. So it's basically the total volume minus 110. So we normally do to get the volume of a cylinder, it's the base, the area of the base, which they gave it to us, times the height, 750, and then we subtract that 110, and we get 640. I think that's it. Let me just make sure. Base of the area, the height, yeah. It seemed a little too straightforward for a 23, but it is what it is. The function above models the height, h, in feet of an object above the ground, t seconds after being launched straight up in the air. What does the number 72 represent in the function? Starting point, y-intercept, done. Don't even think about it, right? Let's go back to here. So the initial height, that's it. The maximum height, nope, that's the vertex. Initial speed could be initial, but it's not speed, it's a function of height, so nope. And the maximum speed in feet per second, no, that's again the vertex, right? Oh no, speed isn't even part of this, it's height and time. Okay. The table above gives a typical amount of energy per gram expressed in both food calories and kilojoules of 3 macronutrients in food. Okay, so if X food calories is equivalent to K kilojoules, of the following, which best approximates the relationship between X and K? Okay, got it. So basically you're multiplying by 4. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times that is 16. So K equals 4X. And that is this one. It's pretty close. K equals 4.2, which is more accurate. That'd be 16.8. That'd be 36, 37.8. So yeah, that's it. Just an equation, just an equivalency. So you can go through the equations and plug and chug like, oh, X is food calories, right? So if I plug 4 in, do I get 16? No. Do I plug 4 in here? No. You get like 1. So that's it. 26. If 180 food calories in a granola bar come entirely from P grams of protein, F grams of fat, and C grams of carbohydrate, F and C, which of the following expresses F in terms of P and C? Hold on. Comes right from P grams. So for every gram, per gram. So for every gram of protein, I get 4 calories. For every gram of fat, I get 9. And for every gram of carbohydrates, I get 4. So I get 4 from this, for every from that, plus 9 from that, plus 4 from that, equals 180. There's my equation. Obviously, this is not the finalized because they want F. They want F isolated. So now I just isolate F. So I got 9F equals 180 minus, so they have P first and C second. I'm just going to do that, minus 4P minus 4C. Divide everything by 9F equals 20 minus 4/9 P minus 4/9 C. And then they factored out the 4/9, it looks like. So 20 minus 4/9 P plus C, because I factored out the minus. If I redistribute that negative 4 9, so it flips them both back to negative. So it's this one. Equals 20. Yeah. Dunzo's 27. The world's population has grown at an average rate of 1.9% per year since this. They were approximately 4 billion people in 1975. Which of the following functions represents the world's population? Okay, this is exponential growth. Starting value of 4. So it's got to be one of these two. You're out and you're out. Wait. Yeah. It's 1.9%. So that like this would be, I mean, these don't really make sense, but this would be like, I mean, it's a linear equation. It doesn't even make sense. So anyways, it's one of these exponential. Now, 1.9%. This is actually growing at 90%. Why? Because 0.9 is 90%, and you add that to the 1. So this is way too fast. And this one is the right one because 1.9% is the same as 0.019, and then you add it to 1, and then you go. A is the winner, done. 28. In the xy plane above, a point not shown with the coordinates st lies on the graph of the linear function f. If s and t are positive, what is the ratio of t and s? S and t. Well, this line obviously has a slope of 2 over 1. So if I go up 2 over 1 to get another point just for fun, I could probably use 3, 6. I don't see why I couldn't. It would be 4, 8. Okay, S and T are positive. What is the, so S and T, what is the ratio of T to S? 8 to 4. Same as 6 to 3. It's 2 to 1. Done. Let me make sure I didn't rush that. ST. So T to S, that's 6 to 3. Yeah, because everything's going to have that ratio because it goes through the origin, so it's a proportional relationship, a proportional linear function. Here we go to questiones number 29. Circle the xy plane as equation, blah, blah, blah. Which of the following points does not lie on the interior? This is kind of tricky because I have to draw it. It's going to have a center at -3, opposite of that, +1, opposite of that. It's going to have a radius of 5, square root of that, right? So let's just kind of map this out as 5. And we're trying to get things that are not in the interior. 5. And you get my drift here. This is also 5. Okay. So -7, 3. So here I'd go across 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up 2. 1, 2. I mean, that looks like it's still in the interior. -3, 1. That's obviously in the interior. That's center. 0, 0. So if this is -3, I'd go 1, 2, and 3. And it's still at 1, so that one is... Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I was doing 0, 0. Sorry. That 0, and then I'm 1, so it's down 1. So 0, 0 is out. And then 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 0, 1. Oh, so 1, 2, 3. That's 0. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's out. 3, 2. That's the one. 30. The manager of an online news service received the report above on the number of subscriptions sold by the service. The manager estimated the percent increase from here to here. The manager estimated that the percent increase here to here would be double the percent increase. So the percent increase from 2013 to 2014 is half of this. Okay? The manager expect will be sold in 2014. Okay. So how much did this go up by? It went up by 280. So 280 out of 5,600 is a percent increase. That's 5%. Let me just make sure I read it right. It'll be double that from this. So this is going up by 2.5%. So 1.025, that's a 2.5% increase, times 5,880 is 6,027. B is the winner, done. Number 31. In 1854, during the California Gold Rush, each ounce of gold was worth $20, and the largest known mass of gold found in California was worth that. What is the weight in pounds? Okay, so 20 to 1 is equal to 62,400 to x. Again, this is going to be in ounces, but we need to convert to pounds. I'll do that afterwards. So we cross multiply, get 20x equals 62,400 divided by 20. Divided by 20 is 3,120 ounces. Now to convert to pounds, I just divide by 16. Divide by 16. I want to say it's going to be 220. I'm trying to guess. Like 190 something. Hey, not bad. Okay. 195. Next, 32. Line T is shown on the XY plane below. What is the slope of the line T? Okay. So we'll just choose 2 points randomly. Any one that are... Okay, let's choose these two because they both have fifths. 9 3/5, -6, -27/5. I always like to stack the coordinates and I subtract down. And I get 9 minus -6 is 15 because it's 9 plus 6. 3/5 minus -27/5 is 3 plus 27, which is 30/5. And that reduces to 6. So the slope is 6 over 15, which all reduce to, divide by 3 is 2 over 5. But they should theoretically accept either answer. And I'm going to just check real quick just for fun. So I go up 2 over 5. It works. Up 2 over 5. All right, cool. 33. The score in a trivia game is obtained by subtracting the number of incorrect answers, I'll call that X, from twice the number of correct answers, I'll call that Y. If a player answered 40 questions and obtained a score of 50, so that means X plus Y is 40. How many questions did the player answer correctly? And we said Y is correct. So Y is what we need to solve for. Okay, system of equations. Let's go. I'm going to just move these around. I'm going to say 2y minus x equals 50. I'm going to say y plus x equals 40. Cancel. 40 plus 50 is 90. That's 3y. Divide by 3, y equals 30. So let's just make sure. That's 30 correct, 10 incorrect. So it'd be 60 minus 10 is 50. Boom, done. 34. Point C is the center of the circle above. What fraction of the area of the circle is the area of the shaded region? It is 100 out of 360. Simple as that, because to get the area of the sector, we take that central angle, take it as a fraction over 360 anyways. I don't even need to worry about the radius. I know this is the fraction. Let's reduce it to 10 over 36. Divide by 2, 5 over 18. Boom, done. 35. If the ordered pair xy satisfies the system of equations above, what is one possible value of x? Okay. Let's set them equal to each other. A little substitution, right? I can substitute 4 minus x for y. Excuse me, y up top. My voice cracked. Here we go. X squared minus 4x plus 4. We got a 4 on both sides. That goes away. Now we can add x to the other side. 0 equals x squared. Positive x plus negative 4x is negative 3x. Factor out the x. Get x minus 3. We can either have 0 or 3. I'm going to roll with 3, but I'm going to check it. So I'm going to plug it back in. If I plug in 3 here, I get 1 for y. If I plug in 3 here, I get 9 minus 12 plus 4. That's negative 3 plus 4 is 1. So that's it. It works. It's a system. A 0 should obviously work too. 4 minus 0 is 4. 0, 0, 4. Boom. 36. In the figure above, tangent of B is 3/4. So BC, okay, BC is 15. And DA is 4. What is the length of DE? All right, so this is our unknown. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. So if it says tangent of B is 3/4, these are both right triangles. That means opposite, I can call 3x. Adjacent would be 4x because it's some relationship like this, 3, 4. And it could be 18 to 24. We don't know. But something interesting to note, I don't know these sides, but I know it's in a 3 to 4 ratio, which means a 3, 4, 5 triangle. I said the Pythagorean triples, I've said so many times, they're on this test everywhere. I know that this is 5x, BE. I don't know if it's what it is, but I know it's 5x. I know it's less than 15 as well. Okay, excuse me. Then I know, oh, by the way, If these two triangles are similar, they're both 3, 4, 5s. So the big dog is 3, 4, 5. So this would be the 5 side, 15. 5 times 3 is 15. This is the 3 side. 3 times 3 is 9. And this side would, of course, be 12. So now we're kind of getting somewhere. And if I know that this is 12, I know that, and this is 4, I know that this is 8. BD is 8. So if BD is 8, that means X is 2. So that's 8, and then X is 2, but 3 times 2 is 6. The length of DE is 6. Done. 37, 38, refer to this. The same 20 contestants on each 30 days answered 5 questions in order to win a prize. Each contestant received 1 point for each correct answer. The number of contestants receiving given score each day is shown in the table above. Okay. What is the mean score of the contestants on day 1? All right. So a little calculator action. So we got 2 getting 5, so that's 10. Plus 3 getting 4, that's 12. Wait, hold on. Yeah, just 1 point. 4 getting 3, that's 12. 6 getting 2, that's 12 again. 2 getting 1, that's 2. And the 0, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to add that up in the calculator. So it is 10 plus 12 plus 12 plus, plus 12 plus 2 equals 48. And then we divide by the amount of people, which is 20. You got to be extra careful on these because if you make a mistake, you're kind of hosed. I'm going to do it mentally now. 10, 22, 34, 46, 47, 48. 48 divided by 20 is 2.4. Cool. Next, no contestant received the same score on 2 different days. Okay. If a contestant is selected at random, what is the probability that the selected contestant received a score of 5 on day 2 or day 3, given that the contestant received a score of 5 on one of the 3 days? So if a contestant is selected, what's the probability that the selected contestant received a score of 5 on day 2 or day 3? Okay, so hold on, day 2 or day 3, given that they received a score on one of the, okay. So we're in this zone, given that they received a score of 5. So we know there's a total of 7 people because it didn't repeat. So there's a total of 7 people getting a score of 5. And what is the probability so contestant received a score of 5 on 2 or 3? So 2 or 3 are these two. So that's 2 plus 3, which is 5. 5 sevenths. That's it. All right, I think we are good to go. We got plenty of time left, but I'm going to stop the timer anyways. Now, of course, is this on the real test? You're going to check your work and make sure you're good, but let's just roll with it. Here we go. Boom. So we are going to go to, where is the answers? Okay, we're going to go to this, and we're going to grade it with the red pen of justice. Here we go. Okay, so we've got numero 1 is, BACD. BACD. Numero 5, CCAC. CCAC. Numero 9, is AD. 13 is BD. Numero 17 is ABAC. And numero 21 is CBCA. 25 is BBAC. 29 is D and B. Yeah, all the multiple choice was good. Legend. Okay, now we go to 31. 195, boom. 2/5, boom. See, they also gave 0.4. 30, boom. 5/18, boom. 3 or 0, like I think I mentioned that. It could be either. This one is 6. This one is 2.4, and for the win, 5/7. They also accepted 0.714 rounded Oh, yeah. All right, so let's minimize this. I'm going to see if we can take a few questions, and I'm going to dip. Eunice is back. Yes. Okay, so here, let me clarify. I did do this test before. But that's actually not why I can do it so fast. I can do, if you give me a fresh test, like I can do it pretty much in the exact same time. Maybe I'll have a little bit more to spare, but it's really because of the practice. I can really do these super, super quickly now. And like, obviously I can do it even faster if I'm not explaining it and doing all this stuff. Just want to make that as a clarification, I'm not trying to show off or anything, but I'm just telling you that the fact of the matter is that practice pays off. And if you do a ton of practice, you don't have to do to the same degree that I do. Time just doesn't pose an issue. It really won't. So that's my message. Do the work. But you guys are here, which tells me that you guys are doing the work. You guys actually care, and you guys are actually preparing the right way. So that's amazing. What's up, Emmanuel? Okay, so guys, I got to bounce. All right, we kind of did this pretty quickly, and that's it. We're gonna roll out. We got another live stream tomorrow. Make sure to check the schedule. I can't even. What time? I'll tell you from my calendar. Tomorrow it's at noon PST. And by the way, make sure to check out our video course. We got 4 practice tests. I see some people signed up to the course this week. It's really exciting. So go in there, pay the $15, use the 4 practice tests, use all the video explanations to learn more, and then cancel afterwards when you're done studying. It's month to month. So as soon as you're done, be out. And that is that, all right? And by the way, the other 3 tips are coming up in the next 2 days. So be on the lookout for that. Super excited about this tip series. I think it's going to help you guys a ton. All right. Thank you so much for joining. And Eunice, thank you for recognizing the passion, because you hit the nail on the head. Have a good day. Rest up. Study